Merci beaucoup, Madame la Ministre.
Thank you very much, Minister, and good afternoon to you all. First of all, thank you to the German Presidency for this informal council, and thanks to my Commissioner colleagues. As you know, there were 4 of us this morning, so I think that's a very important message of unity and also an expression of interest and recognition of a sector which is so crucial for our society, our economy and our fellow citizens. Now, we know that the pandemic has had a profound effect on the cultural sector and the audiovisual sector, and unfortunately that's going to continue over the coming months. Today, we didn't focus on the measures which were taken at the outset to support the sector. Rather, today we talked about future instruments and measures which are going to help with recovery and help with the resilience of the sector. In 1 month's time, we'll be into a new year and also a new multi-annual financial framework with our new Erasmus Plus programmes and other programmes. So these offer new budgetary possibilities, but also new content. So there's new resources on the one hand, but at the same time new instruments which will be available to support the sector. What's really new is that within the Horizon Europe programme, we're going to have a new cluster for culture and creativity and a more inclusive society. But with the Knowledge and Innovation Society, we're going to be focusing on this with the European Institute for Innovation and Technology, which is going to see the light of day in 2022. It's going to be important that we set up synergies between these instruments and also with other instruments like the regional fora. Look at Erasmus+. For the first time at the end of the summer, we put out a call for tenders, a partnership for creativity for organisations which are active in the field of formal, informal and non-formal education and the cultural sector. So this should be used as an example. Another example, the joint action plan with the Committee of the Regions that we adopted last week. That also has an important role to play to help to create synergies. Thirdly, the recovery and resilience. This is very important as well. Today, I gave ministers the message. I encouraged them to use these unique instruments and incorporate them into their national priorities. And this is a message which was picked up by others. I also highlighted how important it is that we look at new initiatives. These are possibilities for support for the sector. As far as I'm concerned, we're going to be working hard to make sure that we make the sector as familiar as possible with the new financial possibilities. We will be producing documents which break down the details of what's available. It's important that these tools be comprehensive, but they should also be easily accessible because all too often the opportunities which are offered are not things that enough people know about. We also tackled other issues in our discussion, like the Council recommendations on a coordinated approach and our guidance note, which suggests the exemption of the movement restrictions for international journalists and artists. There's the importance of gender equality in culture. That's something that we talked about as well. The Presidency presented their conclusions. This is indeed a very important subject. There are ongoing serious disparities which we can see in all subsectors of this area. And finally, congratulations for the German winner of the Capital of Culture. And congratulations to the German minister on the European reading analysis. I think it goes without saying that we need this kind of initiative. And we will be keeping a much closer idea on this kind of initiative, which is looking to the future of our citizens and our young people. And finally, I'm looking forward to working closely with the incoming Portuguese presidency. Once again, let me thank the German minister, Monika. Thanks to you and to your teams in Berlin, in Brussels, for having done such a wonderful job of leading us under these circumstances which are far from easy. So thank you very much for the cooperation that we've had, and thank you very much for the wonderful support that you've provided to the sector of culture. our cooperation doesn't stop here. We will be there supporting you as the Commissioner and as the Commission. So thank you very much from the bottom of my heart. Thank you.
Merci bien. Thank you very much to Commissioner Gabriel. I see no questions from our journalists joining us remotely. So I will conclude this press conference for today. Thank you very much to State Minister Grütters in Berlin, Commissioner Gabriel here in Brussels, and all the journalists and technicians and interpreters who joined us, and we'll see you again very soon. Goodbye.